How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Bill. Welcome back to once more to UFO Files. Hope you're having an awesome day, awesome evening, and staying safe. So guys, we've got some absolutely insane, clear UFO footage that we have today to discuss, talk about, and without further ado, let's talk UFOs. Something massive has been observed close to our moon during the daytime. It's important to remember that a UFO is simply an object that someone cannot identify at the moment in time. Over the years, there's been some interesting testimonies and evidence that have been presented in the video. The video that is currently making its way around social media, it shows what appears to be an unidentified flying object close to the moon. The loader of the video, John Michael Tanaka, explains that the video was captured by a friend of theirs. The following about the footage in this video is not mine, a friend passed it on to me. It goes on to say that this was filmed towards Monterey in the late afternoon. He told me the following: I regularly filmed the moon by day. I think that if a hidden activity must be visible on the moon, many people are impressed with the footage. You can see what appears to be several mysterious objects flying close to the moon. They can only be seen because the camera has been zoomed in. Various people have suggested that if it wasn't for the camera zoom, you wouldn't have known that they was there. Others have said it's one of the best pieces of UFO footage that they have seen in a long time. You can clearly see what appears to be a large object flying close to the moon. One individual said the following: I often video the moon through my telescope, and on a few occasions I have seen mysterious objects. Every so often they show up, and wherever they are, they seem to be fascinated with the moon. Interestingly, I only usually see them during the day. I've had my telescope set up during the night and I don't usually see them. During this time I have no idea what they are, but they are certainly interesting to watch. Number 2. They have detected something lurking beneath Antarctica, and it's massive. Antarctica is one of the least explored places on the planet. Although this land is known for the beauty and incredible wildlife, others have come forward and said that the various discoveries that have been made on this continent each year, research is carried out there. And experiments are conducted. However, with modern technology, it made it easier for everyday people to explore the region. One amateur researcher by the name of Marciello made an interesting discovery. They explained that the image was captured by NASA and published on the Google Earth. The image in question has been described as being a crashed UFO. Researchers who study the field have said that unidentified flying objects are interested in this region, and over the years there have been many strange sightings and objects being embedded. The object is said to be described as a disc-shaped object, and it can be found in the region known as Graham Land, not far from the coastline. Theories have been put forward to try to explain what this object is. One person saying the UFO could have crashed here thousands of years ago, and that it's more preserved due to the snow and ice. However, others suggested that it could be a ship part or even a piece of machinery left behind. Others have said the following about the discovery: whether it looks genuine, it does appear to stand out from the rest of the environment, suggesting that the crash landed or was left there by someone. Interestingly, Antarctica has been home to many legends and stories around the world. We find evidence of pyramid structures that challenge our modern notion of the age of humanity and technological and developmental of our early civilization, given these that the great structures often found in areas that predate archaeological beliefs of early human civilizations. Then discovering the location of the pyramids that humans have been could prove be the evidence of possible life. Some theories have pointed to Antarctica and that the fact that giant structures have been discovered approximately larger than the pyramids of Giza. Theorists began noticing strange mountains and did not seem to match the overall landscape of the region. Not only did they suppose large mountains not exist anywhere close to the mountain range, but the region in which inhabited did not appear to be the stresses of strains of tectonic plates that could cause potential mountain ranges. Could it be that perhaps a more powerful advanced civilization with the means of creating such megalithic structures could be inhabited region many years ago? What people don't know is that Antarctica once was a lush and dense forest before it became a wasteland. It's most likely notable known as today. It's interesting to consider this idea. Roughly 260 million years ago, the continent of Antarctica would have been a densely populated lush green forest with a tremendous variation of wildlife and ecosystems. Number 3. NASA's STS-1 crew detected something outside of their space shuttle. Scientists have said there are around 3,000 satellites in orbit around the Earth. After the Soviet Union launched its very first artificial satellite in orbit in 1957, and that they are used for communication, navigation, exploration. There's one mysterious satellite that has been capturing people's attention for many years. It's been called the Black Knight satellite. This is the most recent photo that has been making its rounds online. Those that have tried to find the origin of the photo have said that it was taken during the space transportation system. The STS-1 was part of the NASA Space Shuttle program. As stated on their website, on the morning of April 12, 1981, 2 astronauts were strapped into their seats in the flight deck of the Columbia, a radically new spacecraft known as the Space Shuttle. John Young, the commander, had already flown to space 4 times, including a walk on the moon in 1972. Bob Grippen, the pilot, was a Navy test pilot who would go on to command 3 future shuttle missions, but nothing either man had done or would do would be quite like this. Some have suggested the image in question shows the mysterious Black Knight satellite. Those that have studied it have said that the satellite is one of the oldest ones currently orbiting our planet, and considered by some to be an ancient object, and it has been transmitting signals for thousands and thousands of years. This mysterious satellite has been featured on the media since 1950s and has become one of the most talked about objects in space. Some have even said the satellite was placed there in order to spy on the human race. One of the first people to allegedly pick up the object was Nikola Tesla, an American inventor who would change the world that we live in. Those who have been looking for signs of extraterrestrial life have said that this is the satellite is one of the best pieces of evidence we have so far. Some have pointed out though, the one of the issue nowadays when it comes to UFOs is that there is so many good fakes out there, it makes it difficult to find a genuine one. It's important to note that researchers and scientists have said that the Black Knight satellite is not real, and what people are seeing is just pieces of space junk. Astronomers have said that the space above our planet is littered with old satellites and materials, with some researchers saying that it's just space debris in high altitude. It will stay in orbit, the longest with low orbit objects dropping back to Earth within 7 years. Images like this, people have suggested that it could be the Black Knight satellite. Upon seeing images like this, people have suggested that it could be the Black Knight satellite, while others saying that even astronauts themselves have come forward and admitted that they see strange things in space. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to drop a like and a share on the way out. That'd be absolutely fantastic. If you're new around here guys, why not subscribe and hit the bell icon. As always, stay safe and stay awesome, and I'll see you in just a little bit.
Alright, kick back, relax and grab yourself a beverage. Or hop if you wanna just bounce to my leverage. The evidence, as they say, is in the pudding. So show me the money like my name was Cuba Gooding. It ain't fools.